And for this challenge, I started with the same technique that we used when making our animated GIF. I went up to the File menu, down to Import, and selected Video Frames from Layers. Then I selected the challenge.mp4 file, which I had moved out to my desktop, and clicked Open. Now in the Import Video to Layers window, since we only have 2 seconds of video, I left the range to import from beginning to end and clicked OK. Then in my timeline, I clicked through the frames one by one until I found one that I liked. This frame looks pretty good. So I selected the frame over in the Layers panel, then held down the Option or Alt key on my keyboard and dragged that layer onto the new layer icon. That brought up the duplicate layer window. I named this new layer Challenge. Then for the destination document, I selected New and gave this a name of Challenge as well. Then clicked OK. Now that opened up my document. Now I didn't need my timeline palette anymore, so I went up to the window menu and selected Timeline to close it. Next, I went up to my 3D menu, down to Spherical Panorama, and selected New Panorama Layer from Selected Layers. Then I panned around the image until I found the roll of gaff tape. Then I double-clicked on the spherical map so I could add a new layer to my flat view. I double-clicked on the layer name and called it Tape. Then I closed the tab, saved the changes, which took me back into my spherical map. Now I grabbed my spot healing brush, used my left and right square bracket keys to adjust the size of my brush, and then painted over the gaff tape to get rid of it. Then I grabbed my Move tool by pressing the V key on my keyboard and reoriented my sphere to make sure that everything was nice and level. Then I went up to the 3D menu, went back down to Spherical Panorama, and this time selected Export Panorama. I named the exported file solution.jpg, made sure it went out to my desktop, and clicked the Save button. Then minimize Photoshop, and here's a 360 still frame without the roll of gaff tape. This file is now ready to share with my students. They can use their Google Cardboard app on their smartphone to view the image. Great job!